So, but only few submitted the portfolio. But na-remove. Moreover, so you will be submitting your portfolio in order for me to record your quizzes and your written work. So, let's begin our lesson. By the way, module number 6 is not yet on your hand because knowing the fact that module number 6 is still in our school and it has an issue with the publisher. Until now, it was not yet printed by the publisher. We committed. So, furthermore, we will just announce later on when will be the module be distributed this week or next week. So let's begin with module number 6. So what is this module number 6 all about? So first is we are going to identify, we are going to add and subtract fractions, which will be our lesson for this day. Add and subtract decimals, multiply and divide fractions, and multiply and divide decimals. And at the same time, we are going to solve word problems involving addition and subtraction, multiplication and division of fractions and decimals. Now on the chat box, I would like you to give an example of a fraction. Type now. Again, on the chat box, I would like you to give an example of a fraction. Giselle is 1/2. That's correct. It is an example of a fraction. It's correct. Who else? Ayin Marie, that's 1/2. Sebastian, 1/3. That's correct. What else? Who else? Fiel, 1/4. It's correct. So, Keith is 1/5. Lahat po ng binigay ninyo are such an example of a fractions. Now, what about decimals? Can you give an example of decimal? Ark Louis is correct. Decimals. What about decimals? Number that has decimal. Wala. Keith, that is correct. Ark Louis, 0.25. Yes, that is an example of a decimal. Very good. What else? 1.5 for Fiel. It's correct. Some more? 2.75 for Jusel, Trixie 1.8, 0.27 for Keith. And all those things are example of a decimal. And that is correct. So let's move to lesson number 1. So lesson number 1 talks about the addition and subtraction of fraction. From the word itself, addition and subtraction, therefore mag-add po tayo at saka mag-subtract. Pero ang isa-subtract at saka i-add natin are fractions. And there are 3 types of fractions. The first one is a similar fraction. By definition, pag sinabi mo pong similar fractions, these are fractions wherein the denominators are the same. Kindly look at this. So we have 6 and 6 and 6, or 1/6, 5/6, 11/6. And they have the same denominator, which is 6. And that is what you call a similar fraction. Now, moreover, the second example is 1/12. So the second example is 1/12, 5/12, 17/12. And all of the denominators there are the same. They are both 12, 12, and 12. And that is what you call a similar fraction. So demonstration of solving addition and subtraction of fractions. How do we add and subtract similar fractions? Look at the given, 1/5 plus 2/5. So we have 1/5 plus 2/5. 1/5 plus 2/5. Okay. Now observe this one. Wait lang ha. Observe this one. The denominator are both the same and these are 5. So therefore, if we are going to add the similar fractions, just copy the denominator 5. then add 1 plus 2. Saan po galing ang 1 plus 2? Ito po yung 1, ito po yung 2, ito po yung plus. So what if minus dyan sa plus? Minus din yung ilalagay. So 1 plus 2 therefore is 3 over 5. And that is now our answer. So that is how easy adding similar fractions. What about example number 2? So example number is 521 over 321. 5 over 21 plus 3 over 21. So in this case, just copy the denominator, which is 21, then add 5 plus 3, and that is equivalent to 8 over 21. So easy. So tama po si Fiel. Next, what about this one, example number 3? 6 over 7 minus 2 over 7. So we have 6 over 6. If you know the answer, type on the chat box if you know the answer. Sabi po ni Brian, 4. 4 nga ba? PL is 8 over 7. PL, that is minus. Kit is 4 over 7. Si Brian, may kulang siya. 4, tama na yung 4, may kulang lang. Trixie, 4 over 7. 4 over 8 kay Brian. Brian, 4 over 7 pala. Sebastian, 4 over 7. So that is correct, 4 over 7. 6 minus 2 over 7. So 6 minus 2 is 4. Then the denominator is 7. And that is now the answer. So next. So dissimilar fractions. Number 2 na po tayo, dissimilar fractions. What are these dissimilar fractions? Kanina similar. Ngayon, dissimilar. So opposite sila. Kung kanina parehong denominator, ngayon hindi po. Example, 1/2, 5/3, 11/6, 1/12, 5/7, at saka 17 over 22. So kaya po ganyan po ang example ng dissimilar fractions. Magkakaiba-iba ang denominator. So let's begin with an example of that. 1/5 plus 1/4. So in this case, we are going to use the LCD, or the least common denominator. That is LCD, na mali lang. So, ang LCD po, least common denominator. Ibig sabihin, i-multiply po natin yung dalawang numerator. So, 5 times 4, magiging 20. So, tapos, itong 20, i-divide mo sa 5. Itong 20, i-divide sa 5. Yan po. So, 20 divided by 5, ilan? 4. And 4 plus 1, magiging 5. Next, copy the sign, which is positive. Ito po yung sign, positive. Next, 20 divided by 4. That is, ilang pong 4 meron sa 20? That is 5. Then, i-add mo sa 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Ganun po. So, 5 plus 6 equals 11 over 20. So, ganun po siya. 20 divided by 5 plus 1, magiging 5. 20 divided by 4 is 5 plus 1, magiging 6. 5 plus 6 is 11 over 20. This is 20. Okay, next. Another example. 2/3 minus 1/2. 2/3 minus 1/2. So, LCD po natin. 2 times 3, that is 6. So, 6 divided by 3, the answer is 2. 2 times, mali. Mali yung tinuro ko kanina, class. Mali yung tinuro ko kanina. Sorry. So, ulitin ko ha. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Times 2, that is 4. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. Times 1 is 3. So, minus 4 minus 3, that is 1 over 6. So, yung kanina po, ulitin ko po, that's the answer. Yung kanina po, ulitin ko po, ha? That is 1/5 plus 1/4. 1/5 plus 1/4. 4 times 5, that is 20. 20 divided by 5, that is 4 times 1 is 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5 times 1 is 5. So, pag i-add po natin, 9 over 20. So, ganun po. Ito po yung kanina. Namali lang po ako kanina. Add ko imbis na multiply. So, let's continue. Another example. So, we're done with similar fractions. The second was dissimilar. Ito yung mas mahirap. The mixed numbers. When you say mixed numbers, these are combination of a number or a whole number and a fraction. Look at the example, 3 and 1/4. May buo na 3, may putol-putol na 1/4. So, ganun po. Mayroon po siyang whole number at saka fraction. Yan po yung mixed numbers. So, let's have an example. So, 2 and 3/4 plus 1 and 2/3. So, 2 and 3/4 plus 1 and 2/3. 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 So, ang una pong gagawin dito is i-mix po natin siya or mix fraction. So, ganito po mangyayari. 2 times 4, that is 8. Tapos, i-add yung 8 dito sa 3. 8 plus 3, that is 11. Kopyahin agad yung denominator na 4. Ito po. Yan po yung denominator na 4. Next, plus 1 times 3 is 3. Then, plus 2. So, 3 plus 2, that is 5 over. Kopyahin po yung denominator na 3. Yan po. So, we have 5 over 3. Now, let's proceed now to what you call the LCD. Na-add na ba ito? Hindi pa po yung tapos. So, kunin natin yung LCD. 4 times 3 is 12. Tapos, 12 divided by 4 is 3 times 11 equals 33. Then, copy plus. 12 divided by 3, ito po yung 3. So, that is 4 times 5 is 20. So, a total of 53 over 12. Parang mali. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3. Double check ko ha. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3, 9, 10, 11. 11 over 4. 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2 is 5. Tama. So 11. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 divided by... So 53 over 12. Yan na po yung sagot. So we have 53 over 12. So that's correct now. Okay, next. Another example. So 7 1/2, 1 and 1/3. 7 1/2 minus 1 and 1/3. So, gawin muna nating improper ang 7 and 1/2. So, 7 times 2, ilan po? 14. Tapos plus 1 equals 15 over 2. Minus, bakit minus? Kasi minus din po ang ginamit. So, 1 times 3 is 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 over 3. So, yan po. LCD naman po. Ito siya, 2 times 3. Yan po, 2 times 3, that is 6. 6 divided by 2. Ito po ang 2. 6 divided by 2, that is equal to 3. Tapos times 15. 3 times 15 is 45. Minus 6 divided by 3. Ito po yung 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Times 4 is 6 divided by 16. 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 4 is 8 pala. Hindi pala 16 is 8. That is 8. So 45 minus 8, we have 37 over 6. So that is now our answer. So, yun pa. Next. So we're done with the adding of similar fractions, dissimilar fractions, and mixed numbers. So let's proceed to the next one, which is the addition and subtraction of decimals. Ngayon, decimals naman po, kanina fractions. So let's have 0.005 plus 9.68 and 4. .68 and 4. So kapag nag-a-add po kayo ng decimal numbers, parang lang din po kayo nag-add ng mga numbers na normal or yung whole numbers. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 0 plus 8 is 8, 0 plus 6 is 6, then copy the decimal point. Next, 0 plus 9 is 9. So that is now the answer, 9.689. And that is how easy adding decimals. So what about this one? The second example. So we're going to subtract 32.428 minus 10.634. Rather, 37.428. Sulat ko muna para So 37.428 minus 10.634. $37.428 minus 10.63 and 4. So 8 minus 4, that is 4. 2 minus 3, what will happen? Sa 2 minus 3?
Borrow.
Borrow, yes. Tama si Art Louie. Borrow po tayo. 2 minus 3, magiging 12 na siya. Ito siya magiging 3. So 12 minus 3 is, that is 9. So we have 3 minus 6 cannot be borrowed. So magiging 6 na po yan. So 13 minus 6 is 7. Next, copy the decimal. Next, 6 minus 0 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, that answer is 26.794. Para lang po kayo nag-add ng normal na number. Nilagyan lang po ng decimal. Next. The next one is multiplication and division of fraction. So, lesson number 3 na po tayo. So, mabilisan lang po natin natapusin ang module 6 para tomorrow, kasi module na kayong gamitin nyo, hindi na kayo magtatanong pa kung paano gagawin. So, tapusin natin yung lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, lesson number 3, multiplication and division of fraction. Ngayon, mag-multiply and mag-divide naman daw ng fraction. How do we do that one? Can we look at this example? So, we have A over B times C over D equals yung A gi-multiply kay C, or yung numerator times numerator, or denominator times denominator. And that is the rule now. I-multiply po natin ang dalawang numerator, or i-multiply din po natin ang dalawang denominator. And that is now the form or the formula, the rules in multiplying fraction. What about division? So sa division of fraction naman, kindly look at the symbol. A over 5 divided by A over B divided by C over D. Tapos, yung A over B, for a while ha, yung A over B, ito po, A over B, dito pagdating dito, A over B pa rin siya. Tapos yung divide, naging times na, or yung symbol ng times na that is times. Tapos yung C over D, nabaliktad pagdating dito, na si C na sa baba, si D na sa taas na. Ang tawag po dyan is what we call reciprocal. Kapag mag-divide po tayo, kukuha po tayo ng kanyang reciprocal. Ganun po. So let's have an example for that. So 1/4 times 3 over 5. Okay. The rule is numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Sige daw, hulaan nyo. Type on the chat box what will be the answer. Numerator times numerator, tapos denominator times denominator. That is the multiplication. Clue, 1 times 3 over 4 times 5. Kiel is correct. Kiel is correct. The answer is 3 over 20. Ayin Marie is also correct. So 1 times 3, ganito po, 1 times 3 over 4 times 5. Tapos, 1 times 3 is 3. 4 times 5 is 20. Pwede po bang diretso na ako dito? Hindi na ako mag-solve ng ganito? Pwede po, diretso na dito. Shortcut po ang tawag niyan. So, okay lang po. So, next. Two over 11 times 3 over 4. Go. Type your answer in the chat box. Sabi po ni Brian, 6 over 44. Tama nga ba ang sagot niya? Same with Kaiser, 6 over 44. Same with Keith, 6 over 44. Oh no, 6.44. Ayen, 6.44, 644. Si Kiza, 6 over 44. Sebastian, the same. John Bert, 6.44. Keith is 6 over 44. So ano nga bang sagot? So 2 times 3 is 6. 11 times 4 is 44. So tama bang sagot nyo? Yes or no? Type on the chat box. Yes daw, tama. Pero ang tanong ko, tama ba ang sagot ko na 6 over 44? Yes or no? Yes, tama ang sagot ko? Okay, meron tayong tinatawag na lowest term. So, ibig sabihin po ng lowest term is like this. Ito siyang 6 over 44. Pwede mo po siyang ma-lowest term. Yung 6, ilan po? Pwede po siya ma-divide sa 2. Tama. Ang 44, pwede po siya ma-divide sa 2. So, kung iba ito natin ng 6, magiging 3 na siya. Ang 44, magiging 22. So, that is the answer. 3 over 22. So, what if ganito ang sagot nyo? 6 over 44. Tama ba kayo? Yes po, tama po. Pero what if nakalagay sa instructions, find the lowest term. So dapat ang sagot nyo 3 over 22. Pero sa akin kung hindi ko man nilagay sa instruction na find the lowest term, okay lang po yung 6 over 44. So next, divide naman tayo. What about divide? Ito yung divide. Yung reciprocal na sinasabi ko, ano ba yun? 1/5 divided by 2 over 3. So, pag i-reciprocal po natin siya, yung 1/5, the same lang po. Tapos, from divide, magiging times na siya. Or, you may use the symbol, parentheses, times na siya. Pero, itong 2 at saka 3, ibabaliktad po natin, i-reverse po natin, magiging 3 over 2 na siya. Yung 2 kanina, nasa baba na ngayon. Yung 3 dito na nasa baba, nasa taas na ngayon. Yan po ang tinatawag na reciprocal. Tapos, proceed na tayo sa numerator, numerator, denominator, denominator. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 5 is 10. So, ganun po ang pagsagot ng division. Para din siyang nag-multiply pero ibaliktad lang. Pero, merong shortcut. Ang tinatawag na shortcut natin is, wait lang ha, iburahin ko ulit. So, meron pong shortcut. Ang shortcut, tinatawag po itong cross multiply. So, hindi na po natin siya kukunan ng reciprocal. Instead, i-cross po natin siya. Yung 1 times 3 magiging 3. Yung 2 times 5 magiging 10. So, the same ba ng sagot kanina? 3 over 10? So, di ba? Ganun po. Saan po mas madali? Procedure 1, yung method 1 or method 2? I-type your answer daw. Saan po mas madali? Si reciprocal ba or si cross? Method 1 or method 2? Saan kayo? Cross or reciprocal? So, mas madali po talaga si cross. Yan po. So, another example. $20 divided by 1 over 5. Now, ano po ang napapansin ninyo? Cross daw po madali. Ano pong napapansin ninyo? 20 divided by 1 over 5. Ano po yan siya? Merong fraction. Ano po, Trixie?
Walang denominator.
Yes po. Wala po siyang denominator. Saan po ang nangyari? Sabi ni Kit, 1 sa baba ng 20. Tama. Very good. Meron pong denominator yan. Nagtago invisible 1. And that is 20 over 1. Lahat po ng buong number or whole number, meron po siyang invisible 1, the denominator. So, ganyan po. Proceed na tayo sa cross multiply. 20 times 5 is 100 over 1. Now, di ba sabi ko kanina, ang 1 is invisible. So, pwede na siyang burahin. Magiging 100 na lang siya. Ganun po. Okay, next, another example. Go. You type your answer in the chat box. $45 over 2 daw. Let's find out. Sabi po ni Brian and Fiel, 45 over 2. Si Giselle, every whole number has one denominator. That's true. It's true. Ayin Marie is 45 over 2. Keisha, the same. Kit, the same. So let's find out. So cross multiply, invisible 1, then cross multiply. So 3 times 15 is 45. 2 times invisible 1 is 2. So 45 over 2. Now, what if multiple choice siya? Merong options A, B, C, D. Wala kayong nakitang 45 over 2. So anong gagawin? Ito po meron tinatawag na i-transform po natin siya sa improper fraction. So kanina 'di ba 45 over 2. So ito yung sagot, 45 over 2. So para makita po natin yung improper fraction ay yung kuan niya, yung mixed number ganito po. Si 45 i-divide natin kay 2. So sa 4 ilan po ang 2 meron? Dalawa din. So 2 times 4 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So next. Oops. Bakit naging 24 yan? So 4 minus 4 is 0. Tapos bring down 5. Dalawa din sa 5. 2 times 2 is 4. So merong remainder 1. So that is 22 and 1 half. So pag ito siya, 45, ang sagot na dyan is 22 and 1 half. So yun na po yung sagot. So tawag po dyan, gi-mix number niya, gi-transform niya sa mixed number. What if walang 45 over 2 sa options? So merong 22 and 1 half. So the same lang yan sila ng sagot. Tama pa din yan siya. So next, proceed tayo sa module number 6 ninyo, yung activities po doon. So let me open it here. Module number 6 na po tayo. For a while, nag-loading pang laptop. Mahinang internet. Ito pa. So, what's more, test A, perform the indicated operations. So, sabay-sabay po natin siyang sagutan. Ita-type niyo po sa chat box ang sagot sa number 1. So, 2 over 9 plus 3 over 9. Okay, start now. You may type your answer in the chat box. 2 over 9 plus 3 over 9.
Nag-solve ako.
Opo, take your time. Tapos pag na-solve na, i-type na sa chat box. Ilan nga ba ang sagot? So, most of you answer 5 over 9. So, 5 over 9 nga ba? So, look at the denominator. They are the same. Just copy the denominator, which is 9. Then, 2 plus 3, that is 5. And that is correct. So, your answer 5 over 9 is correct. Next, let's proceed with another example. Example number 3. 511 plus 411. 511 plus 411. Start now. 911. 911. Hala. Are you familiar with 911 po? Narinig niyo na po ba yan? 911. Kung mayroong 7-Eleven na tindahan, narinig niyo na ba yung 911? Wala? Hindi niyo pa alam? So, 911 is September 11. So, yung September 11 po, nung panahon mga Pasok isnilang, merong terrorist attack na nangyari sa US. Merong malaking building doon, tinatawag na Twin Tower. Ngayon, inatake po ito ng mga terorista. I-hijack po nila yung eroplano, i-crash nila sa dalawang buildings. Kaya yun siya sikat ang 911 na number. So more than 10,000 people po ang namatay. Lahat po namatay sa loob ng building. At saka kung napanood niyo yung movie na 9/11, yan po yun. So, tawag po sa terorista Al-Qaeda. Tawag po sa leader nila si Osama bin Laden. Yun po. So, the answer is 9/11. So, 9/11. Correct. Next. What about example number 5? 7/20 plus 3/8. 7/20 plus 3/8. Clue, kailangan po ng LCD niyan. LCD. Clue is LCD. Example, 20 times 8. 100. Ibahin ko na lang yung given class. Ito na lang yung given, oh. Para hindi kayo mahirapan. Instead na 20, gawin na lang natin siyang 2. So, magiging 7/2 plus 3/8. So, go now. 7/2 plus 3/8. Clue is LCD. 2 times 8 is 16. Anong sunod? Sa 16. Ganyan na lang ba? 16 na lang? Itong 16 po, i-divide nyo kay 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Tama? Tapos, itong 8, i-add nyo kay 7. So, 8 plus 7 is 13. Yan po. Next, 16 divided by 8. Ilan po? 2. Yan. Tapos, itong 2, i-add nyo kay 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. Ano po ang symbol na ginamit? Plus po dito, plus. Plus po. So, therefore, plus din po ang ilalagay dyan. So, 13 plus 5 is 18/16. Lowest term po tayo. Pwede pong kunin ang lowest term by 2. Ang 18, kung i-by 2 natin siya, magiging 9. Ang 16 naman, kung i-by 2 natin, magiging 8. Oops. Yan po. So, that is how to answer this one. Sige daw, your turn. Palitan ko lang ng isang number. 7/2 plus 3/7. Again, 7/2 plus 3/7. Sige daw. Clear ko ha? 7/2 plus 3/7. Your turn. I'll give you 2 minutes. $14 daw po. 14 po ang LCD. Pero ang numerator, ano po? LCD po ang 14. Okay? Yung 14, i-divide kay 2. Ilan po? 7. I-add kay 7. 7 is 14 din po. Next, yung 14, i-divide kay 7. That is 2. Tapos i-add kay 3. 5. So what is now the answer? Si Brian, sabi niya 19/14. Same with PL. The answer is 19/14. Tama po sila. Sabi din po ni Kit, 19/14. So, ganun po mag-add. Okay, next.
Yep.
Yes po. Next, number 6. 4/9 minus 1/4. 4 over 9 minus 1/4. 4 over 9 minus 1/4. Take note, that is minus 1 minute for that. Ay, 19, akala ko meron na. So, meron na ba nakasagot? 4 times 9 is 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 18 is 36. So, yung 36 i-divide sa 9. Ganito lang po yan, oh. Tingnan nyo ha. 36 divided by 9. Ang sagot, ito po, 4. Kita nyo? 36 divided by 4. Ang sagot po, ito po, 9. Ganoon lang po yan. Magbaliktaran lang po yan sila. Ulit, 36 divided by 9, the answer is 4. Ito po, 4. Times 4, that is 16. Ha? What 16? 36 divided by 9 is 4. I plus 4, that is 8. Next, 36 divided by 4 is 9. O, baliktad lang sila, no? Kita nyo? 9 dito, 4, tapos 4 dito, 9. Baliktad lang sila. So, plus 1 is 10. Minus 8 minus 10, that is 2 over 36. Sino pong mas malaki? Si 8 or 10? Si 10 po ang mas malaki. Ano po ang symbol ni 10? Minus. So, copy po, minus. Next, naka by 2 sila. Pwede po i-lowest term. So, magiging negative 1 over. Sa 36, ilang 2 po meron? Sa 36, meron pong 16. 8 plus 8, 16. 6 times 6, 36. So, kung i-by 2 natin siya, 15, 13. Tama ba? 20, ay, 26, hindi pala. Kung i-by 2 natin ang 36, 36 divided by 2, 1, 18. So, we have 18 here. So, ganun po. Next. Paano itong mga may whole number? Like, number 8. 2 and 5 over 12 minus 1/3. 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 So, gawin muna natin siyang improper. Lahat po ng mixed form, i-transform muna sa improper. So, 2 times 12, then plus 5. 2 times 12 is 24, plus 5. 24 plus 5 is 29. 29 over 12. Then, copy si 1/3. Bakit copyin si 1/3? Kasi po, fraction na siya, hindi na siya mixed fraction. Yung mixed fraction lang po ang gawing improper, tulad nito. Next. So, 12 times 3, that is 20. 6. Sa 26 po, divided by 12, ilan po ang meron? 26 divided by 12 is 3. 3 times 29. 3 times 29. Lakalaki. 29 times 3. 7. 2 times 3, 4, 5. 57. That is 57. Minus, so 26 divided by 3 is 12. 12 times 1 is 12. So 57 minus 12 is 57 minus 12 is 5, then 4, 45. 45 over 26. 45 over 26. Yan po. Class, I think may mali akong solving kanina. Yung sa last. Ano nga yung number na yon? Number 6 ba yon? Feeling ko mali. Ang number 6 ko. Si Giselle, sabi niya 36 po dapat ang denominator, be? 3 times 12, yeah, 36. I'm sorry. So this is 36. Pero class yung kanina, anong number nga yun? This should be 36 class. Take note, 36. Yung kanina, feeling ko mali. Number 6 yun, no? 4 over 9 minus 1/4. Ulitin ko daw, be. 4 over 9 minus 1/4. So 9 times 4, 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 18 is 36. 36 divided by 9 is 4. Times 4, that is 16. 36 divided by 4 is 9. Times 1 is 9. 16 minus 9, that is 7 over 36. Yeah, mali talaga yung kanina, class. Plus po dito ha, ay times po dito ha. Ito siya divide. Dito po ang gagawin is divide. Divide. Pagdating po dito, times po. Times. Na-add ko kasi po kanina, kaya mali. So the answer is 7 over 36. I'm sorry for that. Nalito lang kasi ako. So another example para kung kung ako nalilito, ano na lang kaya kayo? Parang ganun lang yan siya. 8 third. 2 and 5 over 12 minus, tapos na yan. 8 and 1/4 plus 2 over 7. 8 and 1/4 plus 2 over 7. 8 and 1/4 plus 2 over 7. Again, gawin mo ng proper ang improper. Ay, ang mix. Gawin mo ng improper ang mix. Ano po? 8 times 4, then plus 1. 8 times 4, then plus 1. So 8 times 4 plus 1, 8 times 4, 16, 32, plus 1, 33. So we have 33 over 4. Then copy C, 2 over 7. Then LCD na po. Ilan po kayang LCD niya? 4 times 7. Ilan po ang LCD niya? Ilan po ang LCD? Type on the chat box. 28 po, sabi ni Brian. That is very good, 28. So 4 times 7 is 28. I-multiply po siya. Yan po, 4 times 7. That is 28. So 28 divided by 4, ang sagot is 7. 7 times 33, hala kalaki. 33 times 7. 3 times 7, 21. 3 times 7, 21 plus 1, 22. 222. 2, 2, 2. The symbol is plus. 28 divided by 7 is 4 times 2 is 8. So 230 over 28. 230 over 28. Now, malowest term pa po yan. Yes, malowest term pa po yan by 2. So, divide nyo lang ng by 2 hanggang hindi na siya ma-divide sa by 2. Ganun lang po. So, that's the answer. So, next. So, Multiply naman tayo. Multiply and divide. 3 over 7 times 3 over 11. Go. Type on the chat box. Nine over 77 for Keith, Brian, Fiel. Others, tatlo lang. John Bert, Ayin, Kaiser, the same answer. So that is correct. 3 times 3 is 9. And 7 times 11 is 77. May lowest term pa ba ito? Yes or no? Pwede ba siyang ma-divide sa by 3? Sabi ni Kit, yes daw. Ang 77, ma-divide ba sa 3? Kung 3 po ang i-divide sa taas, dapat 3 din po ang sa baba. Ha? Ganun po siya. So, wala na po siyang, no na po ang answer. Wala na po siya. Final na po yan. 9 over 77. Next. 3 and 1/2 times 1/4. Clue, sa 3 and 1/2, gawin po siyang improper. Yung i-times mo na dito si 3 times 2, tapos i-add si 1. Tapos kopyahin si 2 sa denominator. So, pag gawin natin siya, so 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 7. Then, kopyahin si denominator na 2. Then, times 1/4. Yan po yung clue. Go! Finalize your answer. Sabi po ni Brian at ni Piel, 7 over 8. Kit is 7 over 8. 7 over 8 nga ba? So we have 7 times 1. John Bert, 7 over 8. Kaiser, the same. Sebastian, the same. Let's wait for the others. Baka nag-solving pa sila. So 1 times 7. 7. 2 times 4, 8. Now, malowest term pa po ba ang 7 over 8? Hindi na po. Yan na po siya. So the final answer is 7 over 8. Okay, next. Divide naman tayo. 2 over 5 divided by 3 over 5. Again, the rule is cross multiply. The rule is cross multiply. 10 over 15. Sabi ni Brian, 10 over 15. Kaiser, the same. Keith. Sabi ni Brian, lowest term daw. Dapat daw 2/3. Ian Marie is 10 over 15. Same with Sebastian. So, let's find out. Cross multiply tayo. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. So, i-lowest term natin. Pwede ba siyang by 5? So, sa by 5, dito dalawa. Dito naman, tatlo. The answer is 2/3 or 10 over 15. Either of the two po ang tama. Wala ko man sinabi na i-lowest term. Pwede po dalawa ang sagot dyan. Now, question ko, what if nabaliktad nyo? Ang nauna nyo multiply si 3 over 15. Ang sagot nyo is 15 over, ito, 3 times 5 is 15. Tapos, yung 5 times 2 is 10. What if na ganyan yung nabaliktad? Tama ba ang sagot? Yes or no? Keith is yes. Okay lang ba na mabaliktad? Yes or no? Sabi ni John Bert, nope, 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 nope. Piel, nope. Josel, nope. Ian Marie, nope. No, no, no. So, no nga ba? So, this one is wrong. So, hindi po pwede mabaliktad. Kung si 2 po ang nauna dyan, dapat yan po ang i-multiply. 2 times 5, yan po ang sa taas. Si 3 times 5, yan po ang sa baba. Ganun po. So, that ends our lesson. I hope you learned something. I'll be uploading this video as your guide. And gagawa po ako ng video tutorial para sa activity natin bukas para hindi kayo mahirapan sa mga quizzes natin. So, goodbye everyone. Thank you.
Sir, excuse me,
Po.
sir. Dapat ugma, dapat